So how the launch limiter works is that you can drive down the road normally, but when you're ready to launch, when you're off the pedal, you have to first be off the pedal, then engage the launch limiter activation. At that point in time, your power control module is still seeing your pedal percentage. That is the real pedal percentage. Once you go wide open throttle or push past whatever this setting is set to, it does not exceed that value going to the power control module. So your power control modules might think you're at 20% pedal when you're actually at wide open throttle. But as soon as you let off this button and you keep your pedal all the way to the floor, it will drastically jump from this 20% pedal position that we have set here all the way to wide open throttle. And that's how this box works. So the launch limiter, we're showing my foot's off the pedal. Right now we're at the lowest setting. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna enable the launch limiter, and then I'm gonna push my pedal all the way to the floor. Once I get past whatever this is set to, that's what it'll limit the pedal to. And you also notice that the RPM will stay at a particular RPM. So my foot is on the foot brake, I'm in drive, I'm ready to go. So foot brake down, I'm gonna go wide open throttle, and you can see my engine RPM is about 1500 RPM. My suspension is now loaded. If I want to go up to a higher setting, I can click this up, and you can see my engine RPM. Now, if you're in a racing situation, you can actually use the launch limiter here. And what the launch limiter will do is when you get ready to take off, when the light goes green, you have to let off this button and the brake when you go, and you'll instantly go to wide open throttle. Now there's other ways that we can overcome that where you don't even need to have this button. You can use your brake pedal, but I'll explain that in some further wiring diagrams. So when we go launch, we're in drive, got the launch limiter enabled. I'm gonna go wide open throttle, and then when I let off, we're gonna go wide open throttle, and we're gonna launch.